Hello, it's Temple Cartmill, your mouthpiece for the conscious woman. I just wanted to take a few minutes and check in with you ladies because I know that energetically there's a lot going on in the universe as a whole, and I'm seeing a lot of people really getting squeezed and pushed with their energy, including me, very squeezed and pushed and pulled like taffy. So I just wanted to check in with you and let you know that you're not alone, that there is a healing that's taking place on our species right now, and the purpose of that healing is to heal us of our defensive ego. The defensive ego is our gatekeeper that stands in front of us and knocks people away when they might be getting close to our heart, too close to our heart for our own comfort. Now, when our heart feels safe and secure, that ego gatekeeper can put our dukes down. But because most of us have already lived a life that there's been quite a few knocks, the ego has a job to keep us protected, right? And when things get squeezed, or people get too close, or you start feeling defensive, first thing you want to do is kind of knock them back a couple notches, right? So what I want to talk about today, though, is one of our conscious woman words, and that is Listefesting. Say it after me, Listefesting. Listefesting is a combination of manifesting and listening. Now, there are a lot of techniques out there, and dozens, thousands of books about how to manifest your dreams, how to manifest what you want. You put your energy somewhere, you put your focus on it, just focus, 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 positive think, affirmation, 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 and then voila, you get something that you want. I've been playing that manifesting game my whole life. Purses, clothes, shoes, apartments, men, parking spaces, right? Manifesting is fun. However, we're being pulled to go deeper than that, deeper than just an instant gratification. We need to manifest at a soul level. So for us to manifest at a soul level, we need to listen for guidance first. Otherwise, we're just manifesting in a vacuum. You manifest it, and then zoop, it's gone. You manifest something else, zoop, it's gone. But what do you truly want to manifest on a soul level? Things like the deepest love you've ever felt in your life, or the most passionate career you could ever imagine, or the most effective person you could be, right? I mean, those are soul level goals. Not just about car, house, bling bling, shiny things. We cannot live a superficial life anymore. The soul has evolved too much to feel satisfied with that. And I know there's a lot of women that have had money or had partners with money, but we're still craving connection on a deeper, more soulful level. Joy, fun on a soul level. True joy, laughter, right? So I've been really having to stretch myself and listen to what it is that I want to create, because everything is a variable right now in my life. What my work looks like, what the conscious woman looks like, what my relationships look like, everything is really up in the air. So this is the time where I should be focusing on manifesting something, right? Well, I've already tried that. It looks like gimme, 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 gimme. And I've had a lot of gimmies. But the things that I truly desire in the deepest part of my heart has not been able to manifest and sustain. I'll get there halfway, or I'll get there and then it kind of fades away. Marriage, career, family. So it's time to start really listening to what God is telling me on how to get to the manifesting of my deepest desires. So how do we do that? How do we listen? Well, you have to be able to take some time to get quiet. All right, that's the first step. Are you taking any time at all in your day to not have any distractions? Whether, I mean, even driving in the car. If you just turn the radio off for a little bit and you're stuck in traffic, hey, take advantage of it. Take advantage of that quiet time to start asking questions. God, what would be the next greatest step for me? How can I be the most effective? God, where are the next best relationships for me in my personal life and in my career? What is it where can you put me that I can express my greatest joy? Okay? Can you start asking those questions? Because if we don't ask the questions, we're not going to get the answer. I've been asking those questions a lot, and God has been redirecting me and trying to keep me out of harm's way, because there are a lot of emotional things going on in my life, in my family, and so forth. So I had a couple of dreams about, one was about a tornado, and the dream was that there was a tornado coming, but my bed was out of the way and I was in a safe place. And there were some key players that there was a lot of emotion going on. So a tornado is the symbol of the emotion, the tornado of emotion that was going on around in my life. And if I would kind of stay out of the danger zone, then I wouldn't be sucked up by that tornado. And when I woke up that morning, I clearly knew what that meant. I knew who the players were in that. And so I just put myself out of the line of fire of the emotion that was going on, and just took a couple days for that to literally blow by. And it did. Alright? So I was listening, and therefore I was able to manifest a more peaceful experience for me when there was harm's way going on, when there was a lot of emotional things that were coming at me that could really hurt me, and I might react in a negative way. Instead, I asked questions about, God, what is good for me? What do you want for me? And God spoke to me through my dream and said, get yourself to a safer place, a quiet place, and just lay low. And it worked. And it happened again. Just the other day, I had a dream of driving on top of water, trying to drive through a huge flood. And water symbolizes emotion also. So that I was struggling to drive and stay over the water. Alright? So God was telling me to keep your head above your emotions. That even if the emotions are all the way up to your neck, keep swimming and do your darndest to stay above the emotion of it so that you don't drown. Okay? So I recognized that in the last couple days, that emotions have been flooding up and flooding up and flooding up, and I've been feeling like it's wanting to take me down. But somebody asked me to go for a walk and to go have a bite to eat, and even though I didn't want to do that, I went and did that. Or I had an appointment to go to and I didn't want to go to, but I did. So I forced myself to stay above the emotions that were going on, and it got me through again. So I manifested more peace. And that is what I've been asking for, is more peace. So listen to the guidance of what you want to truly manifest. If you need more fun If you need more peace, if you need more love, ask, what is it going to take for me to manifest more love in my life and more joy, more playtime, more laughs? And then listen. Then you can put your focus on manifesting it. Does that make sense? I know it does. Look at my new fancy tool. I know it makes sense because you're conscious women. And I love you. So God bless and good night.